Good afternoon. On behalf of the upper school faculty, I would like to welcome our students, parents, and special guests to this year's Honors Day. Today's awards presentation is to recognize our most distinguished students and faculty from all areas of school life. It would be impossible to recognize each and every achievement of our student body here today. Each student should be proud of their accomplishments in the classroom, on the fields or stage, and for their service they have provided to the community. Faculty and families, please join me in honoring the achievements of all of our students this school year. Honors Day is designed to reflect the mission of Darlington School. Today's awards recipients have shown excellence in learning with passion, acting with integrity, and serving with respect. Welcome, and thank you for being with us today. I now invite Katie Dempsey, the 13th District's member of the Georgia House of Representatives, forward to present the House's resolution for our star student and star teacher. Welcome, Katie.
Thank you. Good afternoon. How wonderful it is to see all of you very excited people everywhere. I want to start by congratulating each of you seniors. I know you've worked very hard to reach this moment. Congratulations to you and your family, your siblings, your friends that are all here, all of the teachers that are all around the room that have helped you get to this day. I hope that as you prepare to step away from here, you'll get ready to take a giant step and have a great time, experience so many new things in so many new places, make a lot of friends. But then I hope you'll always look back fondly on the moments and the memories of Darlington and Rome. And I hope that one day, if your life journey allows it, you'll find your way back. It's my honor to recognize two people, your star student and star teacher. And so I would like to ask Yi-Shin, Linda Pan, and Mr. Owen Kennedy to join me up here for a moment, please. So it is an honor to recognize Linda as a gifted student at Darlington. Give it just a minute. There you go. Now y'all can actually. Top 10% or the top 10 in your class. A proper and quality education for the young people of Georgia is the single most important objective of your General Assembly, and the state of Georgia looks with great anticipation toward your bright and promising future. Linda has personified the selfless dedication, mental agility, verbal adroitness, and personal maturity necessary for superlative academic performance, and has shown by this accomplishment that the pursuit and attainment of scholastic success are within the reach of all students in our state. Each star student has the privilege to honor a teacher, a star teacher, who has been inspiring and encouraging. Linda chose Mr. Owen Kennedy as Darlington's 2025 star teacher for the great support and guidance he provided throughout the year. Mr. Kennedy, it is an honor to recognize you for your vital role that you have played in the teaching profession and for your personal commitment to education, earning this distinction by a very special student. On behalf of the members of your Georgia General Assembly, and with a grateful heart, I extend my most sincere best wishes for your continued academic success. You are now both a part of the history of the state of Georgia, as these resolutions are recorded forever. Thank you.
Appropriately, we will begin by recognizing 67 of our seniors who have been offered 118 merit scholarships by many different colleges throughout the country for their academic, artistic, and athletic merit and achievement. These scholarship offers have totaled over $8.3 million in value, not including the Hope scholarships. These scholarship offers have already been announced in Assembly and in Lakeside Lines as they were received throughout the year, but I ask those 67 seniors to now stand as a group. All of us at Darlington are very proud of these seniors who have distinguished themselves by earning these scholarships. Please join us in congratulating them once again on their achievements. The Williamson Prize. This $2,000 prize is given by Douglas F. Williamson Jr., class of 48, in memory of his parents and in honor of his 50th Darlington reunion, in the hope of encouraging attendance at Amherst College or other New England private colleges and universities by Darlington students, particularly Darlington men from the Deep South. This year's recipient of the Williamson Prize is Tanana Kochasamani, Chiang Mai, Thailand. The Phi Beta Kappa Book Award. Founded in 1776, Phi Beta Kappa is the oldest and most prestigious of the academic honor societies in the United States. This award is presented by the Phi Beta Kappa Society of Georgia to a Darlington student who exemplifies the highest level of academic, ethical, and social commitment reflective of the principles of Phi Beta Kappa. This year's recipient is Hayes Robert Parsa, Rome, Georgia. The Yale Book Award, sponsored by the Yale Club of Georgia and given to a junior who has established outstanding character and intellectual promise, excellence in non-academic pursuits, and exceptional leadership skills and noteworthy contributions to the community. This year's recipient is Jairui Guo, Nanjing, China. She's at golf, sorry. The Harvard Club Award. The Harvard Club of Georgia sponsors this award to honor an outstanding junior at Darlington who has demonstrated both the intellectual and personal promise through scholarship, character, and achievement in other fields. This year's recipient is Zachary Wanjo Kamani, Nairobi, Kenya. The Jefferson Book Award. The Jefferson Book Award was established by the University of Virginia to recognize outstanding students during their junior year or next to graduating class. The recipient is a student who embraces creativity and innovation and embodies the spirit of discovery, much like the University of Virginia's founder, Thomas Jefferson. The recipient is a demonstrated citizen leader who works to improve their community locally or globally. On behalf of the University of Virginia, I am pleased to present the Jefferson Book Award to Charles Frederick Jackson IV, Rome, Georgia.
The class scholarship awards are presented to those undergraduates who have the highest average at each level. The senior award will be presented at graduation. This year's recipient for 9th grade is Andrew Edward Parsa, Rome, Georgia. This year's recipient for 10th grade is Yona Shane Bonda, Pingree, Illinois. This year's recipient for 11th grade is Zachary Wanjao Kamani, Nairobi, Kenya. The Hanks Medal for Scholarship. Named for J. Daniel Hanks, Sr., Darlington class of 1927, the Hanks Medal for Scholarship is presented to the student with the highest average in grades 9 through 12. This year's recipient is Andrew Edward Parsa, Rome, Georgia.
The Paul J. King R.M. Yankee Award for Excellence in Mathematics. This award is given in memory of the late Paul J. King and R.M. Yankee in recognition of their profound influence upon the lives of the students, and in particular upon the lives of the donors, the late Robert, 49, and G. Ogden Persons, 53. This annual award is made to that student who has demonstrated excellence in mathematics. This year's recipient is Tiansheng Eddie Yi, Shanghai, China. All right.
Good afternoon. Established in memory of the late John Rood Cunningham Jr., who was a member of the Darlington community for more than 30 years, the John Rood Cunningham Jr. Award is presented to that student of physics who, in the judgment of the science department, is most deserving. This year's recipient is Ulu Wafemi Ayomide Ajiboye, Lagos, Nigeria. The Everett E. Porter Award for Excellence in Chemistry Laboratory. The Everett E. Porter Award was established by Mr. Charles A. Height of Rome, Georgia, in memory of Dr. Everett E. Porter. This award recognizes excellence in laboratory work in chemistry. This year's recipient is An Viet Hoang Nguyen, Ho Chi Minh, Vietnam. The A.J. Huffman Memorial Award. Established by classmates and friends of the late Butch Huffman, class of 1967. This award is given to that student in chemistry who has demonstrated the highest achievement in this course. This year's recipient is Ariane Ochar, Hillsborough, New York. The George A. Dorsey Award. This award is given in loving remembrance of George Andrew Dorsey, a longtime teacher whose examples of gentleness and concern deeply influenced decades of Darlington students and faculty. It recognizes that student who is distinguished by their quest for knowledge and their love of living things. This year's recipient is Natalia Grace Sands, Eleuthera, Bahamas. The Engineering Leadership Award. The Leadership in Engineering Award honors the student who has developed significant expertise in multiple engineering applications, including robot mechanics, programming, and computer-aided design. This award recipient has also shown remarkable leadership through his or her mentorship of fellow engineering students. This year's recipient is Javan Josh Pandya, Rome, Georgia.
The Jeffrey M. Horsfield Scroll. This award is presented to the senior honor student whose interest, keen insight, and high performance have caused the students to excel in the field of history. This year's recipient is Charlie Pauline Patel, Rome, Georgia. The DAR Award for American History. The Xavier Chapter National Society of Daughters of the American Revolution recognizes a student demonstrating excellence and outstanding work in the study of American history. This year's recipient is Zachary Wanjao Kamani, Nairobi, Kenya.
The E.V. Register Award. This award is given in honor of E.V. Register to that student who has shown great interest in the study of English and has demonstrated excellence in both writing and the appreciation of literature. This year's recipient is Oluwafemi, I'm so sorry, Ayomaide Ajiboye, Lagos, Nigeria. The Rena Patton Award recognizes excellence or great promise in the area of creative writing by a Darlington student. The award is established in appreciation for the teaching and influence of Mrs. Patton on Diane Allison Bellamy, class of 1990. This year's recipient is Julia Cecile Beecham, Rome, Georgia.
The George W. Awesome Award. This award is given in honor of George W. Awesome, who gave the gift of pleasure in the arts to Darlington students for many years. It's presented to the junior who enjoys and excels in the subject areas involving the humanities, history, English, foreign language, and the fine arts. Pleased to announce this year's recipient is Murray Chastain Ellington, Rome, Georgia. The George and Bessie Awesome Senior Art Collection was established to honor the finest senior artists of the graduating class and the studio art programs that guided them. Chosen by a jury selection, these works will be on permanent display at Darlington School and are currently in the Headmaster's Gallery. This year's artists are Erike Akinbolagbe, Lagos, Nigeria; Daniela Lucia Argamasilla, Nassau, Bahamas; Alahosa Samantha A.K., Lagos, Nigeria; Kathleen J. Huang, Ilsan, Republic of Korea; Alexis Lily Ivester, Rome, Georgia; Tri Nguyen Pham, Ho Chi Minh, Vietnam; Anne Merritt Reed, Charlotte, North Carolina; Emily Ann Ritchie, Rome, Georgia; Emily Grace Wood, Rome, Georgia; And last but not least, Alexa Juliet Segura, Cave Spring, Georgia.
The National School Choral Award. This award honors 2 outstanding seniors who have demonstrated dedication and musical achievement in choral music. This year's recipients are Yishin Linda Pan, Shandong, China, and Moa Lillian Henrietta Berglund, Turku, Finland. The Darlington School Chorus Award. Given by the Denny family in memory of Worth Moser and those students who have given their time and talent to a rich tradition of choral music at Darlington, the Darlington School Chorus Award is awarded to the senior student who has contributed the most to the Darlington Choral Department during their senior year. This year's recipient is Julia Cecile Beecham, Rome, Georgia. The Chorus Darlington Players Achievement Awards.
The Chorus Darlington Players Achievement Awards are given for unselfish dedication and service to the Darlington Players and the choral department.
This year's recipients are Julia Cecile Beecham, Rome, Georgia, and
Ansel Angelo Inverga, Rockmart, Georgia. The Darlington Players Awards for Acting. The Darlington Players Awards are awarded for outstanding contribution in dramatic performance. This year's recipients are Emily Mabel James, Atlanta, Georgia, and Harrison Ellis Inman, Rome, Georgia. Darlington Players Award for Production. The Darlington Players Award for Production is awarded for outstanding contribution in dramatic and technical production. This year's recipient is Reese Lauren Bell, Cedar Bluff, Alabama. McKimmy Wilkinson Passion Award. The McKimmy Wilkinson Passion Award is awarded to the freshman cast member who is not a lead, but rather a member of the ensemble who shows dedication and passion to the production in which he or she participated. This year's recipient is Callie Grace Eady, Rome, Georgia.
The John Philip Sousa Award. The John Philip Sousa Award is given in recognition for outstanding achievement and interest in instrumental music, for singular merit and loyalty and cooperation, and for displaying those high qualities of conduct that school instrumental music requires. This year's recipient is Cooper Matthew La Liberty, Rome, Georgia. The McKimmy Wilkinson Percussion Scholarship is given annually in memory of Clay McKimmy and Sean Wilkinson. Sean and Clay were active percussionists in Darlington's former steel drum band. This award is given to two current percussionists who are members of either the band or the orchestra so that they may attend a summer music camp or lessons of their choosing. This year's recipients are Julian Lansdell, Rome, Georgia, and Reese Lauren Bell, Rome, Georgia.
D.M. McNall Awards. These awards are presented to those seniors who typify the best qualities of a scholar athlete, have an overall average of 90 or better, and have lettered in at least 2 sports. This year's recipients are Krista Louise Jackson, Rome, Georgia, Noah Lanier Duggan, Rome, Georgia. The C.J. Wyatt Senior Award, established in honor of Mr. C.J. Wyatt, former patron, friend, and trustee, and is awarded to the best male athlete in the school. This year's recipient is Samuel Anton Koncheski, Rome, Georgia. Congratulations, Sam. The Joe Mull Memorial Award. This award was established by the late Dean Covington Sr. in memory of Joe Mull, an alumnus who lost his life in World War II. It is given to the most versatile male athlete in the school. This year's recipient is Samuel George 20, Rome, Georgia. Good job, Sam. The Most Outstanding Female Athlete Award. Established by the late E.V. Register, this award is determined by a vote of the varsity coaches in all sports. This year's recipient is Emma Kristen Hunt, Rome, Georgia. The Most Versatile Female Athlete Award. The Most Versatile Female Athlete Award is determined by a vote of the varsity coaches in all sports. This year's recipients are Emily Grace Wood, Rome, Georgia.
The Kip Tillman Memorial Award. This award is given in memory of Anna Kip and Hannah Tillman, class of 2007,
who passed in the winter of their junior years and whose legacies have left a smile on the faces of everyone who knew them. Anna Kipp and Hannah Tillman were both bright young ladies who possessed bold personalities, infectious smiles, and a willingness to always make time for friends and strangers alike, and most of all, great loyalty, all of which earned them our love and respect. The recipient of this award is a junior girl that best exemplifies the characteristics of an athlete and an artist, and who demonstrates a love for life and a genuine acceptance of the people around her. This year's recipient is Ava Ann Harrison Woods.
The Class Citizenship Awards are presented by Darlington's Upper School Tiger Pride to the boy and girl in each grade, both boarding and day, who have proven to be overall friends to the school and both boarding and its students through loyalty, kindness, attendance, allegiance, and other good citizen attributes. Recipients are selected by a vote of the upper school faculty. I will announce the 4 recipients from each grade. Please hold your applause until all 4 names for that grade are called. Students, please remain at the front with your award from your grade for a photo after you receive the award. You may be seated after your grade's photo is taken. The 9th grade day girl recipient is Audrey Adeline Spears, Rome, Georgia. The 9th grade boy day recipient is Duke Whittier Waters, Rome, Georgia. The boarding recipient for girls is Paloma Fernandez Diaz, San Diego, California. The 9th grade boarding boy goes to Ray Liu of Kunming, China. For 10th grade citizenship awards, day girl goes to Ann Calloway Dempsey, Rome, Georgia. Day boy, Huel Thomas Hargett, Rome, Georgia. Boarding girl, Michelle Xiong, Shenzhen, China. Boarding boy, Yona Shane Banda, Pingree, Illinois. The 11th grade citizenship awards. Day girl, Grace Elizabeth Cowan, Rome, Georgia. Day boy, Arthur Lee Donahue V, Rome, Georgia. Boarding girl, Moana Zoe Svetlana Maynard, Nassau, Bahamas. Boarding boy, Ray Chen, Shanghai, China. 12th grade citizenship awards. Day Girl, Caroline Shadden Jordan, Cedartown, Georgia. Day Boy, Stephen Blair Mosley Jr., Rome, Georgia. Boarding Girl, Lauren Clay Elizabeth Musgrave, Lexington, Kentucky. Boarding Boy, Jaden David Matthew Gordon, Georgetown, Cayman Islands.
The Worth Moser Award. The Worth Moser Award was established by John McFarland, class of '63, and Johnny McFarland, class of '86, and is awarded to the senior who has demonstrated the greatest commitment to the Darlington motto, wisdom more than knowledge, service beyond self, honor above everything. This year's recipient is Emily Mabel James, Atlanta, Georgia. DAR Good Citizenship Award. The DAR Good Citizenship Award is sponsored by the Daughters of the American Revolution Xavier Chapter and given to that outstanding student who is showing through leadership, honor, courage, patriotism, and unselfish service those high standards necessary to be a responsible citizen. This year's recipient is Whitman Boss Molnar, Rome, Georgia. The Frederick Douglass and Susan B. Anthony Award. Sponsored by the University of Rochester, this award is given to a member of the junior class who has shown outstanding achievement in the humanities and/or social sciences and has a demonstrated commitment to understanding and addressing difficult social issues. This year's recipient is Megan Lynn Pinkley, Raleigh, North Carolina. The George Eastman Young Leaders Award. Sponsored by the University of Rochester, this award is given to a member of the junior class who has shown strong leadership experience at school and in their community while maintaining high grades in challenging courses. This student also contributes a great deal of time to extracurricular activities. This year's recipient is Miles Christopher Twyman, Rome, Georgia.
The Morgan Sisley Love of Life Award. This award is given in memory of Morgan Sisley, who as a ninth grader left an indelible smile in the memory of the Darlington community because of her contagious love for living. The recipient of this award is a ninth grade resident girl who has demonstrated a zeal for life, a graciousness of spirit, and a generosity with laughter. This year's recipient is Isabella Martinez Marquez, Mexico City, Mexico. The Bo Satterfield Spirit of Life Award. This award commemorates the life and spirit of Boyd G. Satterfield, who died on February 3rd, 1993. This award is not intended to recognize academic achievement alone, but more importantly, will also recognize a spirit, an attitude, and a capacity for living that reaches beyond the normal range of achievement or experience. This award celebrates the accomplishments and characteristics of a young person whose life reflects the highest ideals of our society. This year's recipient is Rayon Ramadhani Noor, Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.
Angelin Hollingsworth Johnson Memorial Awards. The Angelin Hollingsworth Johnson Memorial Awards are presented to the senior boy and girl who best exemplify Christian ideals and commitments. This year's recipients are Margaret Elizabeth Jackson of Rome, Georgia, and Whitman Boss Molnar of Rome, Georgia. The Wesley N. Coleman Jr. Awards. The Wesley N. Coleman Jr. Memorial Award is given to that senior boy and girl who combine outstanding scholastic achievement with outstanding school spirit. This year's recipients are Emma Kristen Hunt of Rome, Georgia, and Stephen Blair Mosley of Rome, Georgia.
The Godfrey Smith Family Award for General Excellence, established by Godfrey and Patty Hill Smith of Tallahassee, Florida, and lasting appreciation for Darlington's profound influence on the lives of their sons, William Godfrey Smith Jr., class of '72, and Robert Hill Smith, class of '78. This award is presented annually to a resident senior boy who, through leadership, scholarship, and school spirit, best exemplifies the tradition of Darlington. This year's recipient is Luke Harrison Graham, Freeport, Bahamas. The Coxwell Kerr Award, established by Mr. and Mrs. Milton Coxwell of Monroeville, Alabama, in honor of Anne Rooney Kerr, Thornwood class of '65, and in recognition of her devoted participation in the Rome Parents Program, and in honor of their children, William John Nelson Coxwell, class of '98, and Clara Stewart Coxwell, class of 2000. This award is given to the senior boarding student with at least 3 years in residence whose leadership, character, scholarship, and spiritual life best exemplify the aims and the ideals of the boarding tradition of Darlington School. This year's recipient is Moa Lillian Henrietta Berglund, Turku, Finland. The John Glenn Awards, established by Mr. and Mrs. Jack Glenn in appreciation of the influence of Darlington School on their son, John Glenn, class of '83. These awards are presented annually to that resident senior boy and girl who have shown the greatest improvements academically and socially in their experience at Darlington. They must have been resident students here for the last 2 years.
The two recipients are Ava Isabella Rowe, Owens Crossroads, Alabama, and Olafemi Ayamide Adeboy, Lagos, Nigeria.
The R.M. Yankee Faculty Award for Excellence in Teaching. This award is given to honor Helen B. and Richard M. Yankee for 46 years of faithful service to Darlington School. The recipient is chosen to honor the faculty member who represents the ideals of scholarship, commitment, and dedication to young people, both in and out of the classroom. This year's recipient is Heather Shores.
Established in 2001 by Darlington's Parents Association, selected from parents' nominations and awarded to a distinguished faculty or staff member who has shown significant commitment to the school, its mission, and its students. The recipient has served the school for at least 5 years, possesses great skill and leadership ability, demonstrates a commitment to Darlington's motto, is a faithful member of the school community, and epitomizes its cooperative spirit. Upper School Tiger Pride is pleased to present this year's award to Kevin Allen. Significant contributions to the Darlington Community Award. Sponsored by Upper School Tiger Pride and selected by a vote of all upper school students, this award is given to a faculty member who excels in enthusiasm, participation, and leadership to help make Darlington School a better place to be. Upper School Tiger Pride is pleased to present this year's award to Heather Shores. Upper School's Tiger Pride and selected by a vote of all upper school students. This award is given to a faculty member who has demonstrated excellence in classroom teaching by expecting and encouraging excellence in its students. Upper School Tiger Pride is pleased to present this year's award to Mike Hudson.
Ms. Ledbetter, on behalf of the upper school faculty and students, I would like to thank you for your service to our community. We have greatly benefited from your leadership as Tiger Pride president this year, and there was nothing that I asked for, or the teachers asked for, that you didn't listen to and give to the resources, and we appreciate you so much. So please accept this gift as a token of our appreciation. Thank you. The William Gordon Neville Jr. Student Council Faculty Award. This award is presented by the Student Council to that faculty member who has demonstrated exceptional dedication, service, and assistance to the Darlington School student body. This year's recipient is Brant Evans. The Randa F. Mixon Award. Established by the student leaders she inspired, the Randa F. Mixon Award honors that senior student council member who embodies the enthusiasm, dedication, and love of Darlington School that Randa Mixon brought to our student council during her many years of service as its advisor. This year's recipient is Charlie Pullen Patel, Rome, Georgia.
The Charles Scott Award. Established by the 1967 intramural champions to honor the memory of the late Charles Scott, the award is continued by the family of Charles A. Height, class of 32. The Charles Scott Award is awarded to that boarding senior who, through the course of the year, has shown the greatest concern for, interest in, and consideration of fellow students. The recipient is selected by the vote of the senior class officers and the senior members of the Honor Council and the Y Cabinet. This year's recipient is Nicholas John Jazani Lawrence, Kingston, Jamaica. The Sydenham Howell Award. The Sydenham Howell Award was established by Dr. Albert Sidney Johnson from Charlotte, North Carolina, and continued by the Y Cabinet. A Bible is awarded to that senior, other than an officer of the Y Cabinet, who has contributed most to the spiritual life of the school during the academic year. This year's recipient is Emily Ann Ritchie. The Barbara Ware Book Award. The Barbara Ware Book Award is presented to that senior who, through scholarship and service, has demonstrated an outstanding commitment to a future of harmony, justice, and opportunity for all people. This year's recipient is Angeline Loren Myrie, Kingston, Georgia. The St. Lawrence University Book Award. The St. Lawrence University Book Award is awarded to a junior who has demonstrated a significant commitment to some aspect of sustainability, conservation, climate change, or a topic related to environmental awareness and/or advocacy. This year's recipient is Baoji Chen, Shanghai, China.
The Darlington School Community Service Award. The Darlington School Community Service Award is given to honor a senior for volunteer community service. This year's recipient is Lainey Marie Carney, Rome, Georgia.
The Darlington School Jabberwock Award. This year's Jabberwock Award honors that staff member who has made the greatest contribution to the yearbook. This year's recipient is Jalen Alpish Patel, Cartersville, Georgia. The Darlington School Inkslinger Award. The Inkslinger Award is presented to the student who has made the most valuable contribution to the publication of the literary magazine, both in dedication and achievement. This year's recipient is Sophie Ann Strickland, Rome, Georgia. The Darlington School Inkslinger Creative Award. The Inkslinger Creative Award is presented to the student whose work published in the literary magazine shows, in the opinion of the advisor to the Inkslinger, the most creative thought and use of language. This year's recipient is Alana Blue Robinson, Rome, Georgia. The Darlingtonian Award. The Darlingtonian Award is presented to the student who, in the opinion of the advisor to the Darlingtonian, has been most valuable to the publication. This year's recipient is Mia Leslie Curley, Rome, Georgia.
The Alice Cooper Griffin Memorial School Service Awards are presented to the senior girl and boy who have shown the greatest service and loyalty to the school, but have not been recognized by election or appointment to a high office. This year's recipients are Krista Louise Jackson, Rome, Georgia, and Charlie Pullen Patel, Rome, Georgia. The Walker Smith Awards for Unselfish Service. The Walker Smith Awards for Unselfish Service are awarded to those seniors who have made the most unselfish contribution of their time and effort to life at Darlington. This year's recipients are Julia Cecile Beecham, Rome, Georgia, and Nicholas John Zani, Lawrence, Kingston, Jamaica.
The Centennial Cup presentation. The Centennial Cup is an award given annually to a well-deserving house that has set itself apart in various aspects of school life. Houses are awarded points for the Centennial Cup activities, including overall academic standing and rumpus finish. This year's winner epitomized the standard of excellence that the Darlington House system represents. Through leadership, scholarship, and fellowship, this house has excelled as this year's Centennial Cup Award winner. It is my honor to present this year's Centennial Cup to the prefects and head of house of Cooper House.
You have to carry it around the rest of the day. The Director's Awards are presented on Honors Day to a boy and girl from the senior class for their outstanding contributions to Darlington and for making a difference in the life of the school. This year's recipients are Angeline Lauren Myrie, Kingston, Georgia, and Brecken Michael LaLiberty, Rome, Georgia.
The final award of today's assembly is the Oscar Betts Class of 1919 Master Teacher Award, which is given in memory of the late Oscar Betts, who endowed the award. The recipient is selected by the head of school with the advice of the assistant head of school for academic affairs and the upper and pre-K to 8 directors. From candidates nominated by members of the graduating class, the Betts Award therefore is not only the gift of the school, but of the graduating class. It is symbolic of the graduates' appreciation for the many teachers who contributed to their learning and growth while students at Darlington. This year's recipient is Alex Johnson.
Should I make a comment about your brother walking out before my closing remarks? Okay. Thank you again for being here today. I want to add my congratulations to all of our award winners. We are certainly most proud of you, and you should be very proud of your accomplishments. A round of applause, please. Honors Day marks the final time that the entire upper school community will gather in one place. In that regard, for us, it is a bittersweet experience. At once, it is happy. We are nearing the completion of another school year, and we are certainly happy for the graduation of the class of 2025. And at the same time, we're a little bit sad. We're a little bit sad because we'll miss you as you go on to your new adventures. A lot happens over the course of any school year. There are moments of great happiness, moments of sadness, little things that seem like a really big deal, and big things that we don't fully appreciate because we just move too quickly on to the next thing. I think about that a lot, the idea of busyness and the outside expectations that are placed on us, of worrying about what is next versus what is now, over-focusing on the urgent over the important, our fear of other people's opinions, checking the boxes because society or maybe a college application tells us to. And for me, I like to come back to one small piece of advice, but great piece of advice that I've received. I actually heard Coach Little use a similar reference to this morning with his soccer academy guys. He encouraged them to be where your feet are. Bring your head and your heart to what you do. Allow yourself to be in the moment, and don't get preoccupied with the future, or especially with what you can't control. Whether you realize it or not, each of you has lived into that over the course of the year. We've seen you, and we are proud of you. Thank you all, students, for all that you've done to make Darlington a better place this year. Each year, I have the great fortune of meeting with members of the senior class in small groups. One of the favorite questions that I like to ask is, what advice would you give your younger self or a younger student who wants to be successful at Darlington? Their wisdom is timeless, and it's worth hearing just a few highlights from the class of 2025, no matter what new situation we are about to enter. Challenge yourself. Find people who value you. Don't wait to get involved. Have an open mind. Ask for help and offer it. This one they don't usually say, but was pretty profound this year. Go outside. Be humble. Trust yourself. Clara dropped this pearl of wisdom. Where's Clara? There she is. She said, "The choice you make is always going to be the right one. Trust yourself." It's probably a more eloquent way of saying, be where your feet are. Say hello. Speak first. This one is a common refrain. I hope the underclassmen are listening. Avoid the drama, have no regrets, and just do lip sync. They encourage you to be grateful, and most importantly, in all things, be yourself. Underclassmen, I hope you will take all these words to heart. Seniors, I hope you will remember your own advice wherever your next adventure leads. And parents, realize that you have raised some wise and remarkable children. We need to publicly thank Ms. Cornwell and the upper school administration for all of the effort they put into making today's ceremony possible. Thank you. And we also need to be thankful for the life and the legacy of people like A.J. Huffman, Anna Kipp, Hannah Tillman, and so many more who left their mark while being taken from us too soon. We need to be grateful for the generosity and sacrifice of the many families like the Hanks and the Smiths and the Heights who help sustain the school through their generosity. We need to be grateful for faculty and staff like Gordon Neville and Randa Mixon who helped pave the way. And certainly we need to be thankful for the energy and the dedication of our current faculty and staff. Let's give them another round of applause. And most importantly, today and this weekend, we recognize the class of 2025 and thank the 108 members of this class for their leadership, enthusiasm, and resilience in leading the school this year and into the future. Class of 2025, you have made a difference in the lives of everyone here at Darlington School, and we thank you. Thank you all again for your time and attention today. For the last time, I will ask the class of 2025 to lead us out.